Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inter-City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. We're going in for day 15 of testimony in U.S. versus Sean Combs. Yesterday, Mia finished. It was 2 days of grueling, or some said boring. I'm not sure. A lot of Instagram posts, a video, birthday wishes. But it's over. That's over. And I actually received some communications from a former Revolt employee, but more on that maybe later in the trial. After that, there was a hotel record custodian, Beverly Hills Hotel, talking about $500 worth of oil damage to the room. Then she was off the stand. Today, Eddie Garcia, who took the fifth, was given an immunity agreement yesterday under the Fifth Amendment. So we'll see what he has to say. And already the prosecutors are talking about another victim, Jane, taking the stand tomorrow, Thursday, maybe tomorrow. Things are really moving along. So we're going to be covering it closely. There was a filing near midnight. Now I'm going to go back and say Inter-City Press in week one filed to say that there were too many things not going into the docket. Judge Subramanian said that they have to go in at the end of each week. And yesterday, the defense put in 2 of its emails, including one that we would have liked to have seen in real time because it involved the Virginia Beach town appearance by Sean Combs. That it was the subject of testimony by Mia. But yesterday, in real time, the prosecutors put in their letter saying that a compilation of the quote-unquote hotel elevator video should all be put together so the jurors don't have to see it in fragmentary fashion. I think that the defense is opposing that. They prefer those fragments. In any event, there's other things, of course, here in the SDNY, even with many of the judges away for the judicial conference. Today there's Edgardo Ramos has a hearing in one of the many cases against the Trump administration, funding cuts. And yesterday, Judge Ho, who would have been, I believe, presiding right now over the trial of Eric Adams if Eric Adams hadn't had the indictment dropped. Judge Ho is in town because he's the Part 1 judge hearing appeals from the MAG Court. And he sentenced the guy yesterday to 66 months. We wrote that one up as well. So that's, oh yeah, exactly. On the Eric Adams beat, by the way, there's a guy called Mohammed Bahi. He was he was indicted. He was a community affairs liaison of Adams, and the case against him hasn't been dropped. I guess he's not high profile enough to have his indictment dropped, but I don't know on what basis the prosecutors can be considering requiring him to plead guilty to anything. They keep rolling it over for 30 days, saying that a disposition may be ready by next month. He's been approved, though, however, for a trip to Allentown, Pennsylvania. You can find it all on Inter-City Press. Now, we have another UN scoop leaked to us, a memo about budget cuts at the UN. The comptroller, after the Courtney Rattray leak, we now have a leak in which they say 20% cuts throughout the UN, except with certain exceptions. And that's what we're going to be asking today in writing. Both spokesman Stefan Dujarric and Guyana, the new president of the Security Council, that also doesn't answer any questions. It's pretty shocking over there. Antonio Guterres has ruined has further ruined, but finally ruined the organization. And we will not cease. We are applying to re-enter and ask those questions. But now, you'll see, we have photographers waiting for some appearances here. Sean Combs, we're going in, Inter-City Press.